Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about a topic that is everywhere, on our phones, in the news, and in our movies. But it often seems complex and mysterious. We are going to talk about artificial intelligence, or AI. Is it a technology that will make us superhuman, or a threat that will take our jobs? Are they robots with their own feelings, or just very advanced computer programs? In the next 10 minutes, we will make AI simple. We will explore what it really is, how it works, in a way we can all understand. We will separate the myths from the realities. And finally, we will talk about the important things we need to be careful about. So, if you have ever asked what is AI, you are in the right place. Let's start at the beginning. Imagine you want to teach a small child to recognize an apple. You don't give the child a dictionary definition. You just show him hundreds of different apples. Red ones, green ones, big ones, and small ones. In pictures and in real life. Every time he sees one, you say, "That is an apple." Over time, his brain creates a model, and he learns to identify an apple he has never seen before. In a simple way, modern artificial intelligence works very much like that. So, a simple definition is this. Artificial intelligence is about making machines think, learn, and solve problems, just like humans do. But here is the first important clarification. When we think of AI, we often imagine robots from science fiction movies with feelings and consciousness. This is called general AI. A general AI would have human-level intelligence. But today, it does not exist. We are very, very far from creating it. What we have in our daily lives is called narrow AI. This type of AI is a very powerful tool, but it is designed to do only one specific job very well. For example, the voice assistant on your phone, the system that recommends shows on Netflix, or the GPS that finds the best route to avoid traffic. All of these are narrow AI. They are systems that have learned from huge amounts of data to do one specific task, and often they do it much better than a human can. So, the AI of today is not a who, it is a what? A specialized tool. Okay, so we know it's a tool that learns. But how does it do that? The key term here is machine learning. It is the engine, the power, inside almost all modern AI. Let's go back to the Apple example. Machine learning works by giving a system a lot of data and a goal. Let's imagine we want to create an AI that can identify pictures of cats. First, we collect millions of pictures. We label some of them as cat, and others as not a cat. Next, we show all these pictures to the system. The program then starts to look for patterns. To do this, it uses special structures that are inspired by our own brains. These are called neural networks. At the beginning, the AI knows nothing. Maybe it looks at the color, the shape, or if there are whiskers or two pointy ears. It makes thousands of mistakes. But every time it is wrong, the system adjusts itself just a little bit to try to be right the next time. After analyzing millions of pictures, the AI has created a model that is so good that when you show it a new picture of a cat, it can say with 99% certainty, "This is a cat." It's not because the AI understands what a cat is. It does not feel love for the cat or know the sound it makes. It has simply learned to recognize a mathematical pattern from the data we gave it. From recognizing cats to finding diseases in medical images or predicting the weather, the idea is the same. Give a system lots of data so it can learn to find patterns and make decisions. Now that we understand what AI is and how it works, let's talk about some common myths. Myth number 1. I will become conscious and fight against humans, like in the movies. The reality. Today's AI is a tool. It has no consciousness, no desires, and no feelings. It is designed to do a task. It does not want anything. The idea of conscious AI is interesting for philosophy, but it is for a very, very distant future. Myth number 2. AI is always perfect and never makes mistakes. The reality is, this is a very important point, an AI is only as good as the data we use to train it. If our data has unfair human ideas, the AI will learn them. For example, if a hiring AI is trained with old data from a company that only hired men, the AI might learn to prefer men for the job. Not because the AI is sexist, but because it is following the pattern it learned from the data. Myth number 3. AI will take all of our jobs. The reality is, AI is changing the job market, like other big technologies from the past. Yes, some jobs will disappear, but at the same time, new jobs will be created. Jobs we can't even imagine today. The goal is not to compete against AI, but to learn how to work with AI. It will be a tool that makes our own skills better. This brings us to the final and most important part, the precautions. AI is a very powerful technology, and with great power comes great responsibility. The challenge is not about technology, it is about people. We need to make sure that we develop and use AI in a good and ethical way. First, fairness. We need to understand how AI makes its decisions. We must use data that is fair and represents everyone, so we can avoid the problems we just talked about. Second, privacy. These systems need data to work, and often it is our data. It is very important to protect our personal information and decide how it is used. And third, critical thinking. As users, we must remember that AI is a tool. We should not always believe its results without thinking. We must continue to ask questions and use our own judgment. The future is not humans against machines. The future is humans, helped by machines. Artificial intelligence is not our destiny. It is a building material, and it is our job to decide what we want to build with it. Thank you for joining me in this simple introduction to artificial intelligence. I hope you now have a clearer idea of what it is, how it is changing our world, and the important role we all play in its future. If you found this lesson useful, please like the video and subscribe. See you in the next video.